Hey friends, Max has been reading his Bible and he was reading his story about Ruth and Naomi. And he wanted a snack to eat with his Bible reading today. And so we had some wheat made. And he loves eating Cheerios off our homemade wheat. And he loves to read about Ruth and Naomi. And do you know what he told me? He said, wherever you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. And then he wanted to eat some wheat. He loves the story of Ruth and Naomi. Good morning, friends. My name is Queen Esther. Maybe you've read about me in the Bible. My story is in the Bible. Isn't that exciting? My story is called The Brave Queen. I, Esther, was Jewish. That means I lived in Israel for a long time, and then I moved to another land called Persia with my cousin Mordecai. The king of Persia needed a new queen. He announced, "Bring the most beautiful women from all the land." And they chose me. I was sent to the palace where I met the king, and he chose me to be his queen. Haman was the king's chief helper, and he was a bad man. He hated anybody who was Jewish because they were God's people. Haman wanted everyone to bow down to him, but Mordecai and I did not do that because we only bow down to God. Haman went to the king and said, "The Jewish people are bad people. You should sign a paper and get rid of them." So the king signed a new law, and all of God's people were in great danger. They could be killed. Oh my goodness, I was so afraid. Mordecai, my cousin, heard about the law, and he ran to tell me, "You must save God's people and yourself from Haman and the new law." So Mordecai and I prayed, and we came up with a plan. God gave us a plan. Because a long time ago, if you went to see the king and he didn't invite you in, you would be killed. Oh, I was afraid. I invited the king and Haman to a special dinner. And then I asked the king, "Why does Haman want to hurt me and get rid of me?" The king was so surprised. And I said, "I'm Jewish. Haman tricked you into signing that law to get rid of all the Jews." The king told his guards, "Arrest Haman." Then Mordecai was his new chief helper, and the king made a new law that would help the Jewish people. I was so afraid, and Mordecai and I asked all the Jewish people to pray for me when I talked to the king, and I could do it. You know, you can pray for your friends when they're afraid, and they can pray for you when you're afraid. We have the most fun game that you can play with your family. I hope you'll watch it. Miss Kathy and Miss Bethany played it with us. And then Mr. Nathan has a great song to sing. "When I am afraid, I will trust in God," because that's our Bible verse today. See you soon, friends.
Bethany, take 2 steps forward.
I'm kind of afraid.
It's okay, Bethany. I'll pray for you.
You're right. I can do it!
Yeah! Woo, Bethany!
Miss Kathy, take 2 hops forward.
Oh, I don't know. That might be kind of hard.
I'll pray that God helps you.
Okay, I can do it. 1, 2,
if we're afraid.